very passive, and she married a. They were very smart. My mother was the smartest one in the whole family, maybe except for the oldest one there, the one in Canada. She was pretty smart too. She had a good family. But the ones after that, they were all messed up. And that was because my grandfather, my mother's father, abused, and it wasn't very fair to her mother. As a matter of fact, her father, my mother's father, wanted to be in the wedding picture and everything else, and she wouldn't let him. She ignored him completely, and she told him to stay in the background. She didn't want anything to do with him. And so she had very little, she had no respect for her father.
Huh.
So she went through a very inferior life because of the way she was brought up and the way she background. And she was very mean. My mother was very mean to me when I was a kid. And when she was mean to me, she was mean to my father. She gave my father a hell of a time. She had a mean streak in her. She was as good as she was. She had a mean streak in her. She picked on me when she had to have somebody to pick on.
Yeah.
When it wasn't me, it was my father.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's why I didn't get along with my brothers and sisters. She turned the whole family against me. She gave me a hell of a life.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she's trying to make up for it now on the other side by trying to straighten this mess out.
That's the past, yeah.
Yep.
I don't hold it against her. It's just that I realize the facts of what she was up against, and she hated her father so much that she had to take it out on my father and on me. She had to take it out on a man.
Yeah.
So I understand the situation a lot more than I realized.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff is probably rubbed off on your life too.
Karma. That's what they call karma.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess
we'll get through it.
we all have some good and some bad in us.
Yeah.
And whichever one will dominate makes us the person we are.
Well, if you have a foundation presented at a young age, it impresses a lot better than it does at an older age. Therefore, the argument of waiting until a child is 16, 17, 18 years old and letting them make up their own mind which religion they want to belong to or what kind of faith they want to have in their life is ludicrous.
Yeah.
One should have it together with their wife and God, then start that foundation with your children and make sure you're going to church or plugging in to the system that you're advocating at least, once a month, if not every week. That's what it should be. Some people go every day, but
Well, some people don't have religion. They live according to what they believe.
yeah. And that's good for them too, but at least have a solid foundation based on doing unto others like you would want them to do unto you.
crutch that we need, or some people need. Some people don't need religion. Some people don't need a crutch. But a lot of us need a crutch. And religion can fulfill that need.
Well, that's true in a sense, but there's a lot more to it than just using it as a crutch. There's a historical.
It gives you a reason that explains why you are the way you are, or what is happening. If you got religion, you got you got something to back onto. If you have no religion, then you only got yourself to back onto. Well, it's all part of life and living, and whatever I've done, I guess it wasn't too bad, because I've lived 99 years so far, and I've been blessed with pretty good life, I think.
Yep.
I've enjoyed. I don't know. Going into the Navy really helped me. It gave me something to live for. In other words, it gave me a chance to get into radio, and I learned electronics in radio. And then when I came out, I went to work for Sears, and I had Roy Stone, who was an MIT graduate, and I had somebody to look up to and learn from. And I got interested in learning everything I could from anybody I could, and I got ambitious enough to go into business for myself. I started by teaching and repairing, and I slowly got into the business, and I was selling guitars. I was the biggest guitar store in the New Hampshire or New England area, as far as the sales were concerned. I sold more guitars than all the other ones put together.
Right.
So there was something about me that was aggressive, and I did pretty well until it didn't pay no more, and then I gave it up. And I concentrated on just enjoying life, enjoying music, enjoying what I had, and I hung on to what I had, and I'm still living.
Yep.
So I've had a good life.
And you appreciate it.
Yep.
That's important.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, Dad.
Yeah.
And it'll get better. I know all of these things going on in the news, the politics and all of that's upsetting.
Well, there ain't much you can do about that.
No.
Just listen and live with it and understand it so that it doesn't affect your life.
Right. You have the wisdom of the ages, Dad.
Well, something. Well, people are destroying themselves. They're driving crazy. They're in accidents all over the place. They're killing each other. And I'm over here listening and watching what's going on.
Yep.
Trying to keep out of the traffic.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Yep. And that way I can observe what's going on and what has been going on and still live and be happy with what you got.
Yeah. Well, I've been on the phone talking to you. Jay called me. We're lucky to have 3 generations alive at the same time. 4. Getting down to Hannah and Kevin, John.
Well, life is a struggle anyway, and how well you handle it depends on how happy you're going to be.
Yep, you're right. State of mind.
Yeah.
All right, Dad.
And we'll talk to you again later.
Yeah, I'll give you a call tonight,
Okay.
later on this evening. I got to go fix the tree out on the deck. The wind blew it over. I got to put it back together.
Yeah. The weather is bad where you are, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. The weather reports.
45-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow.
The Short Sands Beach is all flooded out. The ocean is rising, and they're starting to notice it now. We're getting
Yeah.
flooded at high tide at Short Sands all the time. There's like waist high water down there.
Well, you're up high, so you don't have to worry about getting
No,
flooded out. Yeah.
no, I watch the water go around me. It's great. I'm safe. All right, Dad, I'll let you go. I'm going to give Jay a call back. I love you. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay. Give my love to all the boys and the rest of the family.
I will. Oh, and by the way, I was talking to Joyce down in Florida earlier today, and she said to wish you a Merry Christmas and say hi to you.
Yeah, who's that?
Joyce?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Talk to you later. I love you.
I love you too. Okay, bye-bye.
Yep. Bye-bye.